Good morning, class 6. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are doing fine, good, and healthy, keeping safe, being at home, and studying as well, and taking care of yourselves as well as your family, and being healthy. Good, great. Now, we were there at that amazing penguin rescue, right? On your course book, English. We were there at the strange creatures part, which I was reading and explaining it to you. Then the beach is invaded by enormous creatures. I am repeating it a little bit. There are humans, but you don't know that. Why you don't know that? Because we have placed ourselves as a penguin there in that situation. We don't know humans. Who are humans? Because we have never seen them before. These men and women don't understand what you don't, that this oil spill is catastrophe. Catastrophe. Catastrophe causing great danger or causing great sudden damage is catastrophe. For you and your species, for us actually, because we are penguins now. Some of these people have dedicated their lives to helping birds like you, birds imperiled by oil spills and other human made disasters. They have participated in bird rescues around the world. All they care about is saving your life. The narrator is telling about the human beings to you. You are the penguin, or I am the penguin. As the humans swarm the beach, you are overcome with panic. You get scared. When a man catches you viciously, fight him off with your powerful jaws and razor sharp beak. He goes to catch you and you catch him also viciously. You bite and you hold his with your sharp jaw and teeth, the razor shaped beak. You know, the beak is like very sharp because you eat fish and you catch everything. You bite his arm, ripping. You pull off something from his arm as if you want to pull it off. His skin through the fabric of his coat. You have got hold of his skin also from the fabric on top of his coat. You have got him. But he doesn't let you go. So you strike again, biting his leg and making a wound on his leg. That will leave a scar. It's going to have a mark throughout his life. But he cares no more about you than himself. He doesn't care about himself. Whatever you do, you are doing, but he's going to save you. That's what they have come for. But we are not understanding. Because we are birds, we don't have that knowledge. We are thinking they have come to attack us or catch us. All across the beach, dozens of people are capturing penguins, enduring, excruciating. Now, excruciating is utterly painful. Who is being painful? The people, because they are being bitten by us. We are biting them, scratching them, tearing their clothes or biting on their legs. Okay? So, and wing slaps, you are slapping with the wing. As they load terrified birds into crates, they are putting them into crates, inside the crates, they are picking them to save them out. It is painful, exhausting work, and at the sight of all these scared and injured penguins is heartbreaking to the humans. Some grown men and women fight back tears, but they don't give up. 10 of thousands of penguins are in danger and they intend to save every single one. It is human beings' duty to save the nature, biodiversity, the ecosystem. Even a bird has to be paid respect. If anything happens to a bird, we have to save that bird. So there's a separate team for it. People who save animals. We throw stones at dogs. We try to shoot birds, shoot tigers. We are always trying to do something to the animals. But there are people also who want to save animals. And no matter what, this team which has gone there, they are going to save it. No matter what happens, they are bitten, they are torn, they are crying, or they are hurting, it's hurting them, but they don't give up. 10 of thousands. 10 of thousands means round about 10,000 birds are there, and they want to save every single one, because otherwise they won't let anyone die. So responsible people, and they feel for the nature. 10 miles from the island outside the city of Cape Town, South Africa, a team of workers and volunteers has transformed a warehouse into a penguin rescue center. They work with astonishing speed. 10 miles away from the island, outside the city of Cape Town, team of workers, there's a huge warehouse, go down. They have made it into a penguin shelter. They are working very fast and very hard to save these. They work with astonishing speed. Going to the island, taking the boat, going and filling them in crates and getting bites, again bringing them, driving 15 miles or 10 miles again to the warehouse, putting them, coming back. It's not possible, 10,000 birds. So they are working very hard and very fast. The warehouse holds hundreds of round enclosures, each large enough to accommodate 100 penguins. Other areas of the warehouse have been designed for washing penguins. One room is filled with 10 tons of frozen fish, the amount needed daily to feed the penguins. Acquiring this enormous quantity of fish every day will be among the workers' great challenges. It's not only just taking care of them or feeding or washing them. Round enclosures where they're going to keep 100 penguins each. And one is a washing room, they have to wash off that oil from them also. And they've got 10 tons of, in one room they've got 10 tons. 1 ton is 1000 kilos. Isn't it? 1000 kilos. 10 tons of frozen fish, the amount needed daily to feed the penguins, they have to also feed them. Now to bring this fish also, they have to catch that. They will not buy from the market, it's going to be expensive. They are going to send boats to catch that fish. And bringing in that fish, you have to keep it in the ice also. Otherwise it's going to get spoiled, they won't eat rotten fish. Huge challenge against them to save these birds. I'll come back in the next video.